With us right here live to give us a preview of the event, we have owner of Gino's Restaurant, the man himself, Gino Santia. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Kevin.
Thank you for being here. Let's go all the way back. I'm not sure if you've told the story here before, but let's tell it again. The origins of how the pre-dream cruise start. Can you please?
Well, it was 1998 was our first year we did it. What happened was they had just started the Dream Cruise on Woodward, I think the year or 2 years prior, and I happened to be down there. I think we were having a class reunion, a West Bloomfield class reunion, and we all decided to go down to Woodward. And it was just so exciting down there. I thought, boy, I wish I could do something like that. And one day, I just decided to do it on a Monday before the cruise weekend. And I put it on our billboard, Classic Car Show tonight. And the first year we did it, that was the only advertising I did. We had about 60 cars show up. And
Really?
since
Oh,
then, we've had
wow.
well over 200 every year. It's an annual
Whoa, that
event
is
here.
crazy. And that's good. That's good. 27 years growth. Can you just talk about how the event has evolved over the years since that time?
Well, we have, and what we do, if you'll look at the shirt that I've got on right now, it's got a picture of a 1964 GTO, Pontiac GTO, and so it happens to be the 60th year for the GTO. And every year, last year we did the Volkswagen bus. It was an anniversary year of that. So we kind of accent on what could be going on that particular year, an anniversary or whatever. And then when they did the road construction, we were shut down. There was no traffic through here except through the back way. But we still had the car show, and we had a black shirt with a truck, with a work truck that was kind of hauling dirt around. It was really kind of cool. People still will wear those shirts. Every once in a while, you'll come across somebody wearing one of those old shirts.
That's nice. Going all the way back. I love the connection that I love the passion for the classic cars too. Just knowing that we do have rich automotive history right here in our greater West Bloomfield area. And with us live here on the Splash, we have Gino Santia, owner of Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. And we want to talk about also the type of effect that it's had on our local community. With the Dream Cruise, it's a great event, but it's not necessarily right here in our greater West Bloomfield area specifically, which is why we're glad you brought an event here. But can you just talk about how the event has actually impacted the local community, residents and business-wise?
Well, I think other than in our local community here in Keego Harbor, other than the big Memorial Day parade we have every year on Memorial Day weekend, I think this is probably the largest event we have in our community. And I don't know for
Mm.
sure, but I did at one time that City of Keego even had it announced on their website that the date and the classic car show at Geno's. So it's kind of a gathering
Right.
for the community. People walk here, ride their bikes here. More of the outskirt people will drive here, and it's a full parking lot and it's a full event. We have tents out there with face painting. We have a disc jockey playing music, usually the classic
Okay.
music, the oldies, and we have a hula hoop contest for the kids, a limbo contest for the
Mm.
kids. So it's a happening kind of thing. And we have
Love
food
that
and
right there.
soft drinks and other drinks in the parking lot. Last year was a
Of
perfect day. The weather
course.
was perfect. We ended up with, I think, 227 cars in our parking lot, all classics.
Wow.
And
And it's amazing
we
that you
pass
even
out
have the
trophies.
capacity for that.
We do, yes, and, another thing we do at the car show, we have trophies, and, some of the titles of these trophies that you see this one here with me that I have right now, this happens to be the best of the show, but we also do, best
Mm.
paint job, most original, most unique,
Ah.
coolest muscle car, and of course, you gotta have Gino's favorite. So we have, a
Ooh.
committee of people that go around the cars and make judges and pass it over to me, and then we announce it through the microphone.
I love that, Gino. That is so genius. I mean, you started it, you put it together. All of some of your favorite classic cars come through. You do the judging, and then, like you said, you also have your own special award for your favorite one. I love that, man. That's very inspirational for myself and anybody else watching who has like that type of passion. So ultimately, what type of cars can we? Are there any specific vintage cars we can expect from this year's show by any chance?
Well, we've had the Batmobile here in the past. I'm not sure if it's coming this year. It might be out on a mission this year. I'm not sure, but we've had some really cool cars. Some olders back in like the 40s, as well as a lot of 60s classics. Of course, I can relate to those cars myself. I had one myself back then. But yeah, we
Right.
get quite an array of cars, convertibles, souped up cars. All kinds. It's really
Mm,
cool. Things that you'll see on Woodward Avenue come next
nice.
weekend.
Yeah. Nice, nice. And like we said, Gino, 27 years as of right now, but we're looking for future growth also. What are your plans for the future for your pre-Dream Cruise event?
Well, nothing different. We're continuing just doing this. I kind of limited as what we can do. We have just so much parking,
Gotcha.
so much availability. We lost some of the parking this year because of the Roosevelt School parking lot being closed off. So we talked with the city, and they're kind of working with us a little bit so we can allow some on-street uh, parking somewhere along the restaurant hall, try to make it more convenient for the people. And we're trying to get some golf carts so we can shuttle people around so they won't have to walk so far.
Oh, okay. Very, very convenient, considerate of you for that. And lastly, Gino, for anyone who is interested in attending the event, maybe watching and listening to this for the first time, how could they do so?
Well, just show up, try and find a parking place, and it starts around 4 or 5 o'clock. The cars start pulling in around 2 o'clock. They're trying to jockey for a great spot in the parking lot, and they start
Mm.
showing up early. But the crowds usually come in around 5 o'clock, kind of after work. They kind of just pull in and fill the lot here at the restaurant.
Ooh, ooh. So absolutely free and open to the community and the public. That's what we love to hear, Gino. Thank you again with us right here on the Splash Live talking about the 27th annual Gino's pre-Dream Cruise event. We have Gino Santia, owner of Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Keego Harbor. We appreciate you and your time, sir.
Thank you, Kevin. Come see the show.